guys.
Hi.
Welcome to the Hey Sister podcast. I'm Tabi.
And I'm Rachel.
And we're sisters. And this is our knitting podcast.
Slash sewing.
Slash sewing, yeah. We got a lot of sewing today. Which we may actually be just splitting off into a separate video.
Yeah, we'll kind of see how much we have here, so.
Okay, so you can find us on Instagram and Ravelry as Awesome Socks.
And Hey Rachel Makes.
And we have the Hey Sister Yarn Co. Instagram and the Hey Sister podcast group on Ravelry.
Yes.
I think that's everything, yeah.
Okay.
So, it's been about a month since our last podcast. We tried to get a podcast in before I went on vacation, but just didn't happen.
No.
So,
unfortunately.
Yeah. And then we all had a little bit of a cold, and speaking was not a good thing. So, yeah. So here we are. It's October 1st.
October!
Rachel's birthday month.
Best month
I had a
ever.
good birthday month.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was good.
Yeah, it's fun. It's always nice when you get to go like on vacation on your birthday month.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And, yeah. So, any news?
Any news? Well, not everyone may have seen
that's
your
true.
Instagram.
That's true. We did find out that my baby is a boy, which is crazy because I have 4 girls. And we were going to be shocked either way, I think, because we were going to be shocked if it was going to be a 5th girl, and then definitely a different type of shock having a boy after 4 girls. And so we're super excited, though.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, we are actually both pregnant. I am having a girl in the end of November.
So getting close.
2 months, it's over.
That's going to fly
It's
by.
past, I know, and it's like birthday month, and it's my son's birthday month this month as well. And then it's like Thanksgiving time.
And then baby. Boom.
Crazy.
If you're not there to cook Thanksgiving.
I'm not cooking
Rachel.
anything for Thanksgiving.
You have to cook Thanksgiving.
Oh my word. I don't even cook Thanksgiving. I help my mother cook Thanksgiving. She never helps. So she's going to have to step it up.
They kicked me out of the kitchen.
Step it up.
They kicked me out of the kitchen.
Well, for so many years, she just, like, didn't help.
Because I
would make, like, 7 pies. My mom would make all the food.
They were doing it at my house, too, most of the time.
And Tabby's like, oh, I have babies. I have to take care of them.
They did not want me in the kitchen. They give me grief about it all the time. And I'm like, you guys always kick me out because I don't know your, like, little routines.
No, she doesn't.
Anyway, so I guess I'm going to have to help this year.
Because you have to bring me food in the hospital since I'm going to have my baby on Thanksgiving.
I'd be like, no eating until it's
That's a good idea. No, I'll be like
sneaking
okay.
it in.
No, I'm thinking maybe Thanksgiving morning, and then you guys can just all come and bring me food.
Throughout the day.
Continuing.
What day is Thanksgiving this year?
The 23rd is early. It's,
And you're due the 29th?
8th.
28th. Nice. So
yeah, anyway.
I'm due at the end of February, so February 23rd, not
basically
actually.
3 months later, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy. Fun.
Something like
That'd
that.
be fun.
I didn't count. Anyway, yes, so after all that rambling there, yes.
Anyway, yeah. So, we just wanted to say the giveaway winner from last time.
This is our bit of administrative.
Yeah.
For our 6,000 subscriber giveaway.
Has not gotten back in touch with us, and we did kind of just put it on the screen. Yep. Sorry, we were both trying to say this.
Anyways.
Yarn's Crazy Obsessions, I believe.
Yarn's Crazy Obsessions. If you would contact us, preferably on Ravelry,
winner.
would be... My Instagram messages tend to get lost, so I'm starting to have people contact me on Ravelry.
Yeah, Ravelry.
So,
Yarn's Crazy Obsessions.
If you would please contact us. If you don't contact us, we will probably redraw
next episode.
For the next episode, yes.
But
so,
definitely want to give you plenty of time to see this.
Definitely. We feel bad that we didn't actually say the name last time, but
yeah.
Anyway,
okay. No more really administrative, right? So we're gonna hop in. We have a decent amount of knitting to show.
At least a decent portion.
And we may do some more question and answers at the end of the knitting as well. So, all right.
Do you have any FOs?
I have a few FOs.
Start then, because I only have one.
Okay.
It's not even knitting; it's crocheting.
All right, so I have all my, they're all socks, which is nice because I have not really been knitting a lot of socks lately. Oh my goodness. So I know last time I talked in my dream knitting that I wanted to start the Clark socks, which of course everyone wants to knit because they're beautiful. And I did.
Oh, they're so pretty.
Out of our, okay, here they are. Is that
They're so pretty.
Or plain. I don't know. Anyway, so they are gorgeous. Okay.
I love the cable in the middle.
I do too. And I love like the little like vintagey. It reminds me of like those like stockings or tights that they wear with steam down the back. I don't know, what are they called?
So pretty.
Anyway, but I love it. I think they are super super fun to knit. I know everyone says it, but it's true. If you are thinking about knitting them, I definitely recommend it.
How nice your gauges. Your stitches all look so even.
And I actually blocked these, which I think is the first time I blocked socks.
I should block my socks. This looks really nice.
I've washed my socks, but I love it. Okay, this is our Hey Sister Yarn Co. yarn. I hope you can see the color. I'm so sorry. I just feel like it needs to
Do you want me to hold it up close?
I don't know. What do you think?
It's up to you.
Anyway, this is our Hey Sister Yarn Co.
In the Belle.
In the Belle colorway, which...
This feels like cashmere. This is our Allen Z sock.
Yeah, this is our 75-25 base merino nylon. Anyway, and I love how it knit up. There's no pooling or anything.
Yeah, we're always like unsure, you know,
because we don't get a ton of time to knit with. Yeah, I'll show you. It's not our yarn, but another pair of socks had some crazy pooling, which is fine. But I do like that in some socks. But anyway. It's really fun to see our yarn knit up. It
is fun.
So it's like a double excitement there. But I love these so much. I knit these in less than a week, which I haven't done in a really long time. I've only knit vanilla socks that fast.
They're really tall too.
They're quite tall. They're not that tall on me.
They look tall. Maybe just because it's like flat.
And they're they're not stretched out right now. But I mean, I did try to knit them like at least as long. Did you do them 2 at a time or no? No, these I didn't. I did these 1 at a time on 9-inch circulars.
I love that.
Which is definitely for me the fastest
it's
way
my
to
favorite
knit
way to knit socks.
I get really frustrated with magic loop now.
Me too. Like really bad.
Yeah, like really bad.
I just feel like I'm wasting so much time.
It drives me crazy, especially with 1 at a time. But yeah, these are my first finished object, and I love them so much.
Me too.
My favorite socks ever.
I'm very jealous of them.
They are, and it's a really, really fun pattern, and I think they're beautiful. I think these will make great knit, like gift knit socks as well. So
nice.
Not those, because those are mine.
They're so pretty. I want something out of Belle now.
I know. Seriously, I know last time I said I didn't know if I would want a shawl. I literally want a sweater out of it and a shawl out of it.
I think I would like a shawl out of it too, because it looks more dusty than I thought it would.
It's more
like bright yellow.
Yeah, exactly. Knit up, I think it's just such a good like goldeny. I love it. So, I don't know. Go ahead.
All right. So my one and only finished object is Donato. This is Donato the... I think it's 2-legged bear or something like that. Anyways, it was in a different language, the initial pattern, but he's so cute. I'm going to get a little closer so you can see.
Oh my word. Like, I want 10 of him.
Okay, there we go. I just can't get over how adorable he is.
Seriously.
So I crocheted this. This was my first anytime recent crochet pattern. I totally forgot how to crochet. But yeah, I haven't crocheted in forever, and I've never knit a stuffy. I mean, crocheted a stuffy. So that was a new experience, and I forget which size this is. I think it's an E hook that I used. And the yarns, this is our Drizzle held together with, we called it Taupish, I think. Just because we didn't have a name for it. It was kind of a mistake skein, but it looks really good mixed with the
it just gives it a really nice, like, almost heathered look.
Yes. You can't really tell from here probably, but... And then we have... Let's see. This is Madelinetosh Antelope. It's a mini that I had in the nose. And then the black is Madelinetosh Onyx, I believe. But I used fingering weight and held it double to get this.
So solid. That's Onyx.
I believe it is. It's not void.
No, I believe you. I just mine. I have DK and Onyx, and it's quite like you can definitely see
It is a little bit variegated. Like if you look at the little.
Okay, maybe just because it's such a small area.
Yeah, I think so. But I love him so much. He's so cute, and this is for my baby boy, which we have decided to name Everett, not Milo, which is what the yarn was named. But
Everett is a great name.
Yeah, we're excited about it. So
baby Everett.
Baby Everett. My little. She just turned 2. My little 2-year-old is always like, baby Edit. So cute. But anyway.
It's a really...
Super excited about him. Pattern
really
is free on Ravelry.
That's awesome.
And I had the little safety eyes, but I had to order the nose, and that really took me like 2 days to make this thing. And then I waited for a month to sew the nose on, like after I got the little thing. But yeah, he's my favorite. I think he's so sweet. Anyway,
no,
everybody's obsessed with him because
how can you not be?
So
and his
cute.
name is Donato.
My little nephew Noah, when we were in Michigan, kept saying, "Has no arms. Where are his arms? Shark eat them."
He's so adorable.
He is adorable. Anyway, it was really funny, and he wants one, so I'm going to make him a.
That's a good idea.
A green. He asked for a green one.
Oh,
so,
that'd be
bright
adorable.
Green.
Oh, bright green. That'd be really cute.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him one.
So I have another finished object, which I'm very proud of myself for this because they are a pair of socks.
Selfless knitting, man.
Not for me, but for my ginormous footed husband. Okay, so I gave him this yarn for Christmas, and this is what we were talking about earlier, how like one pooled.
That's crazy.
Like completely, like crazy, and then the other one has none. Which I did them 2 at a time on Magic Loop with my High Sharps size 1s. This is the first time I've done 2 at a time socks. And I did them toe up. So
That's
I did the
easiest
Judy's
to me,
Magic Cast On, so I could do them, like I didn't have to worry about having another needle for the cuff, like both cuffs, and then putting them together. So, yeah, so I did the Judy's Magic Cast On, and then knit.
It looks really cool, though.
I did them as a afterthought heel as well. So
That was your first afterthought heel?
Yeah.
Nice.
First afterthought heel, first 2 at a time socks. But it was really fun to do the afterthought heel. I just watched the Kirby Warby video that everyone talks about. It's just the best. It's she explains it so clearly, and yeah, it was really fun to do. And I love the yarn. It's Madelinetosh Goblin. It's her Euro sock, I believe, right?
Yeah, which is 100% merino.
So it's 100% merino. And so I did want to I did 75-25. This is our base, and this is our black colorway.
Which we haven't really named.
Which we haven't named yet. But I don't know if you can see it from there, but it's just such a nice tonal, like, black with there's a decent amount of gray in here as well. So it's definitely not solid black when you look at it. I think it's perfect. I love it. It made me very happy knitting on it.
We've been wanting a color like that for a long time for ourselves. So
I did very long. I think I did 24-25 rows of the cuff because the only other pair of socks I've knit for my husband, I did them with Felici, and I don't think I knit them quite as long in the leg, and I did the cuff a little shorter as well. So I feel he always thought they were slouching down on him, so I tried to make them taller so they'd fit higher up. Stitches? No, I did the same amount of stitches because I did 68 stitches on my Felici.
Oh yeah, that's not
a
lot.
I tried to have them try on my 64 stitch socks, which I usually do 60 for myself, but the Clark socks are 64, and I did want to mention that they get loose on me a little fast, so next time I knit them I might just take 2 stitches out somewhere, or 4 stitches.
Take 1 out of each of the solid panels.
Something like that, yeah. Well, or 4 out of the back. I don't know how that would work, but I'm sure there's a way I could do it, or I don't really want to go down the needle size, but they're not too big. They fit me, but they just get loose a little faster than some socks that I have. But
yeah, I've been knitting a lot of socks on zeros, and it is so much more time consuming. But especially one of my socks that I'm knitting, it has to have 64 stitches.
Yeah. But I will knit these again even if I just do 64 stitches, because it's not like they don't fit. They just they're not quite as tight as some of my other socks. But anyway, these socks, I did 68 stitches. Knit them for forever.
They're huge.
25 inch or 25 row.
25-inch cuffs.
It literally felt like that. I was so sick of these socks. And I knit them in 2 weeks, I think.
That's
because I wanted to have them done for his birthday, which was last week. And I did. I finished them a couple days before his birthday. I was super proud of myself. Like I said, again, afterthought heels are really fun. I also, I'm just going to show you these as well. Because I had shown these socks before. I just knit them as tubes. And these were my sock blank socks. My Gayles Art sock blank Flamingo socks. But I put the afterthought heels in because I was waiting for the black yarn as well. So
it looks really cool.
It was really fun. I really, I think I like the process of knitting with like putting the heel in while you go, just because it kind of breaks it up for me. It makes me feel like I'm making progress. I feel like knitting the tube just feels like I'm never getting anywhere. But anyway, it just makes me feel like I'm not making progress. So I think I might do afterthought heels like as I go.
I did that on my last sock, yeah.
I think that I know people have done that. So I might do that because it feels like I'm never making progress and I can never tell exactly how long the leg needs to be. Anyway,
especially when you're doing a cuff down sock, I think that would be a good thing to do because toe up, it doesn't really matter how long you...
It doesn't matter, but I like my socks pretty long. Like, I don't like it when my socks are super short, so I like to have a decent leg.
Look at her pretty pair of socks.
3 pairs of socks, so 2 of them for me for my box of socks, which I think I'm at 6 or 7 now.
Nice, that's actually not bad, Rach.
I might not be. I might be at like 5.
Way behind now.
I'm not even close. There's no way I'm going to finish or do the box of socks this year, but that's okay. More things are important, but I definitely have more socks than
Cool beans.
did before.
More socks.
Okay, so do you want to do what we're wearing?
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Okay. We are both wearing me-made items. You go first because you're just so exciting.
Okay.
I love hers.
I think I'm going to have to stand back here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the chalk and notch fringe dress. I don't know how you can see that. Move this out of the way just for a second. Chalk and notch fringe dress. It has this really like swishy hem. I really like it. But it's nice because it can... I mean, like, I have room for my belly in there without it being too tight.
But also, it buttons for nursing, too.
Yeah, and for nursing,
because it definitely will fit you when you're not pregnant as well.
I would show you the sleeves, because I really like them, but they are so wrinkled from being inside my jacket.
They're really cute, like, cuffed.
Yeah, they're really cute. And, yeah, again, button down for nursing, it's great. So, and I made this in my normal size that I would normally make, which is shocking to me. It still fits okay, but hopefully it'll just look drapier when I'm...
It definitely won't. I don't think it'll ever look too big. I think it'll just look flowy, just the style of that it is.
If it does, I can always wear
in your fabric
or something. Oh, this is the Arizona After by April Rhodes fabric, and it's rayon. It's Ohos Flame, I believe. Anyways.
I made something out of this fabric too.
It's funny. She made a kimono, and I was wearing it with my dress today, and it looked very ridiculous.
Awesome, which I will show in sewing.
Yeah.
But for my sewing item, I made another Blackwoods cardigan,
which we love. We just love all Blackwoods cardigans.
Much. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I will stand back. Good luck. We'll see. We'll see how this does. Okay, so you can kind of see it. I do the long version. Pretty much exactly as the pattern calls for. So I made a small, which is what I had previously made when I was not pregnant or right after I was pregnant. I was pregnant. I think I just found out.
Barely pregnant, yeah.
Or maybe, I don't know.
You weren't pregnant when you got the pattern.
No. Or bought the fabric for it. So anyway, this is a modal jersey. Modal jersey. From Style Maker.
That's how you say it.
Nope.
Modal.
From Califabric? No.
Califabrics.
From Califabrics.
That's where we got it. Where you like have several colors and like yards each of these.
This is my last bit. I have like just some leftovers now that I can maybe make tanks or something out of.
Which makes me sad. Out of one. I made a Blackwoods cardigan.
I still want the maroon.
And I still have 2 different colors.
I like how it's like this ashy olive.
All of them, like the colors are more muted. It's very...
But I like it a lot.
Nice.
Anyway, I love the Blackwoods cardigan.
So do I. I'm going to have like 10 of them eventually.
I already have fabric coming for another one, which is going to be like a rib knit one. And it's by Helen's Closet, if you don't know.
Oh, yeah, we should have said that.
Yeah, and but she just put up some hacks where you can have like a split seam.
Which I want really bad.
Which I'm doing, and a thumb hole. She did 2 hacks recently, so... I will be doing both of those on this next one, I think, and I'm really, really excited about it. So,
are you doing the charcoal heather color, the dark black? What are you doing it out of?
It's charcoal, I think.
The dark heather.
It's almost black.
The ribbed one.
Yeah,
oh, it's gonna be so pretty.
I'm so
I want
excited.
a black one, just like a plain black one.
But she came up with a hack the day I was actually sewing this for the split hem, and I had already cut out the pieces, and I was like, I'm just gonna get I wanted this plain. I love the pockets, which I don't know if I'll do with the split hem. I'm not sure yet. But I love the pockets on this. And I just love how it fits. And it's obviously meant to be open.
Yeah, that's what great. I love. That it's not a whole bunch of bulky fabric. You're not trying to get
That's
it
how I always wear my cardigans anyway.
Yeah,
I never button them, even when I'm not pregnant. So I don't, it's the perfect cardigan. So I'm super excited about it, and I'm really happy to have another one. I have like a champagne-y, taupey colored one. Super pretty.
That's the one I want to make next.
I love it.
Maybe. Or I might make an ebony tee or I just have a lot.
We have a lot more sewing, so we are either going to do, at the end, obviously we usually do a sewing segment.
We both kind of sewed fall wardrobes this last
It was so
weeks,
awesome. So we may do a separate video on that, because I feel like this is going to be a long.
Yeah.
We don't want it to be like 2.5 hours. So
that way, if you want to see the sewing, you can. If you don't care about it, then you don't have to see it. So
that's just what we're wearing, though. If you're interested, and
yeah, okay. All right. So I do have a few half objects.
Oh, that's good. No.
Okay. So
I have over half objects.
So I showed this one on Instagram, and I love it so much. This is in Stress Knits. I Smell Snow. And we talked about this before, but it's literally my favorite.
And it's just so sad because the camera is never going to pick up the subtle colors of these. Like, no matter how good of a camera you have.
It's pale pink, peach, mint. It's got some really light gray speckles.
Light gray speckles. Those are the perfect gray speckles.
It's so shiny. It's so shiny. Seriously.
The Stress Knits, and I Smell Snow. You said that, I'm sure.
I did. And I love it so much. This is one of my new patterns that I'm sending out to testing this week, hopefully. So they're called Snowfall Socks. Did I say that?
I don't know.
Right? Snowfall Socks.
Snowfall Socks.
I don't know if you can see the texture because it's so bright.
I'm going to have to buy this yarn to make my own pair because...
No, you don't, because I'm giving you one for your birthday.
Huh?
I'm giving you one for your birthday.
You're nuts!
My extra one, because I was going to maybe make a shawl with it. That's why I had 2 skeins. But once I decided to make the socks, I'm like, I'm giving Rachel the other one for her birthday. But I love this sock. I'm super excited with how it turned out, and hopefully you can see how shiny and like the colors maybe a little bit when I was up there. I love it so much. It's really comfy, and yeah, it's a pretty easy pattern. Like, it's very mindless. You just
it's so pretty
to pay attention to where the other bumps are.
Yeah,
so. I love it though.
But that's
I had a lot of fun knitting it, and I was knitting it a lot when we were on vacation. So
good memories.
Good memories. Yes.
I love it when knitting has good memories.
Me too. I hate it when they have bad memories.
It's really bad, yeah.
Okay, and then I finished this one last night. So yeah, I said what yarn. I did it on size 0s. This is the sock I was talking about, 64 stitches.
Okay. I didn't know how many stitches.
Just because of how you have to have 64. And I did it on 0s, so it took a while, but yeah. I love that. So I did on 9-inch circulars the whole sock until the toe. Then you have to switch to obviously you have to switch to something else. But
that's the only thing that gets me. But I love 9-inch circulars so much I don't
even
care.
I do the whole heel flap and gusset, and
I don't know if I've done a heel flap and gusset on a 9. I do my fish lips heel usually though. Oh yeah. Anyway, I did do the fish lips heel on my Clark socks instead of the short row.
I did see that. Yeah,
she put in.
I've never done a short row heel.
Me either.
So maybe I have on baby socks.
I could have. I'm sure. I mean, I obviously just followed the pattern, but I didn't want to think about it, so I just did the fish lips.
It looks nice in
there. Yeah, I think it looks very similar to. I don't know exactly the difference, but
tuck these ends in. So this is the other pattern that I am
this yarn too.
Working on. Oh, I love this whole. I should have. It's hard to show this sock because it pulls together, and I haven't blocked it yet because I finished it last night.
Drizzle for the Gayles.
This is Mint Julep by Woolen Boon in her. I can't ever remember if it's Boon Classic or Classic Boon, but it's her 100% merino.
Boon Classic.
That's what I always want to say.
I think. I'm not sure.
Anyways, she sent us yarn to choose from, and this is the one I picked, and I'm so happy I did because it is so beautiful, you guys.
I want a sweater out of this, guys.
Seriously, it's just so pretty. I love it for a sock. It's all pulled in right now, but I should have blocked it. Anyways, and I used Drizzle in our 75-25 because, again, this is 100% merino. And
it looks the most similar to our 75-25.
Yeah. Well, that's, my favorite anyways. But I thought the Drizzle went really well with it. And this is going to be called my sweater weather socks. So my favorite part of it is this cable on the back.
It's amazing.
don't know how well you can see. It looks kind of like, I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but
I'm so impressed with all the designers. Like, I don't know.
it was super fun.
My brain just doesn't work that way.
It was like really weird. One day I was sitting down and like I had got the idea for both of these socks and I wrote them down really fast.
Yeah, she's like,
I was sick so I couldn't do anything else, but anyways, and I wrote them both down and I was really happy that both of them turned out okay. So
they're beautiful.
Yeah, sweater weather socks. I wish I had finished this one first, but I have to write this one up. Anyways, I love them, and my mother-in-law has already said that she wants a pair of these as well, and
sure.
in a very similar color. So
I love it.
I don't know if I'm just gonna buy more for or try to dye a green skein. I don't know. It's so pretty. It's perfect for fall.
It is.
I love her yarn. All of her yarn.
Look
And
how fall I don't know. I feel like Belle and that look like just like I love fall
and
colors.
kind of like vintagey colored. Like
fall is the best time of year.
Yeah, I love it.
In my opinion.
This one was 60 stitches, and
nice.
I did it on a size 1, 9-inch circular. So
very cool.
Yes, I'm very excited to have both of those done.
Nice. So. Okay, so I only have one more work in progress to share, which is my poncho, which I'm be getting a little nervous about. Okay.
It's gonna look good.
It's gonna be good. I will wear it, even like if I don't.
Meant to just be open. That's
like
what
most ponchos are. Most ponchos are.
It's not. Okay.
Most ponchos are just open.
Maybe
they are, but
this one maybe shouldn't be.
I may do something about it. We'll see. I will explain here what we're talking about. In my Sandy by the Lakeside wonderful large bag. Oh my word, I love this bag so much.
So do I. It's so pretty.
It makes me so happy. I just love looking at it when I'm knitting. But like my son the other day was like looking at it, and I was like, he was like just pointing at stuff, and I'm like, what's this? And he's like, Mom. Alice, because she's like long blonde hair. Yeah. Anyway, and then this was a dog. This guy here. He thought he was a ruff. I just thought it was so. It made me so happy. I kept asking him what everything was. And this was a cack or a duck. In my son's. Anyway, you don't care. It was cute. But anyway. So this is my final panel for my poncho. I'll show you the rest of it here. This is my least favorite part of this thing. And you have to do there's like a top. Anyway, it's 2 charts that you do each of them 4 times, basically. This is my least favorite chart. Just because you have to purl. Like, you have to do things on the back side, too, which it just is too much thinking for me. I mean, to enjoy it. I do it really slowly. I literally did, like, half this yesterday while after I got home from work, I just sat down and, like, knit this for, like, 6 hours. And I got, like, in its worsted weight yarn. This is Brooklyn Tweed Shelter in the Snowbound colorway. I never remember to say that. But,
what size needles are you using?
I'm using
8s?
7s, I believe. I believe they're 7s. I think they say on here somewhere, but I'm pretty sure they're 7s. Yes. Chalgu. It's like a 34 or 36. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. It's
maybe
something.
32.
32-inch board, maybe? Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so this is...
Are you going to put it on?
Okay, I will because I need help deciding things. Okay, I have to put it on backwards. Okay, this is the back, which is completed except for the ribbing on the sides and neckband. There's no more nothing else on the bottom.
I can't believe they're not joined on the sides.
So she thinks there should be like a join like under the arms, which is I actually may do that.
I think that there should be.
There's going to be ribbing. I'll show you the pattern like in the pattern pages.
It's already so wide. Look, it covers like both of us in our
it's very
giant
wide
states.
Yes, and I believe it will. Like I know few people have said that it blocked. Like when they blocked it,
it gets thinner as you pull it down.
Like longer.
Yeah.
At least I don't know if it gets them a lot thinner, but because there's going to be like a ribbing here.
That'll look nice.
In here, and then for the neck. So, from when I saw you last, I did this whole bottom piece here, and I joined them. You do like a 3-needle bind off to join them on the ridge. So, hopefully you can see that.
I've never done a 3-needle bind off.
Oh, I've done a few.
Is that what you do? To hold 2 things together and you just knit them? Okay,
yeah,
I've done that.
And then bind them off. It's super easy, and I actually really enjoy it, and I love how it looks. But I'm going to put it on backwards just because...
You get the idea.
I want you to help me. Okay. This is not I mean, obviously I'm pregnant, like 32 weeks pregnant here. Tabi thinks I should.
I think it just should be
like
attached.
Just attach it somewhere. So I might do that. I think that would be easier to wear.
I think so.
We'll see, but then it would kind of defeat
the purpose. It would look really random to me when you could see like.
But that's what it is.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It doesn't say to join it.
You don't join it.
So weird. I don't know. I can't get past this not joining of sides.
I don't know. I feel like, okay, I am past the point where everything has to be like flattering on me. Like if it's comfortable and cute, like by itself, that's fine. But I don't know. I don't know, guys.
We may have to wait and see when you're not pregnant.
Yeah. I feel like it's a beautiful poncho.
It is beautiful.
It's gorgeous. And obviously it'll get more...
It'd be really nice for nursing a baby.
But not if I join it together.
Yeah. I don't see why not. It's still going to be really loose.
It won't be that loose.
It's just like you're wearing a blanket over your head.
That's what a poncho is, Tabi. Where...
I don't think I've ever had a poncho. Have we ever had
Do you remember?
ponchos?
Yes, because Grandma used to crochet us ponchos. Remember?
We did have
she used to crochet Aunt Tammy all those awesome ponchos when we were kids, and she would knit. She crocheted us a few.
Those were not joined on the sides.
No, they weren't.
That's the only poncho I've ever had. I think I only had one.
I think she only crocheted us each one.
Yeah,
but we did have them.
I remember that.
Yeah, I always think about that. I don't know why. Anyway, if you have ideas or tips, or I mean, obviously it will get more drapey.
Yes or no joining of the sides. Just kidding.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
So this is this, and I think I will still wear it, like if I'm cold, like around the house at least. But I mean,
I don't know how I didn't realize
this is a Brooklyn tweed shelter poncho, 11 skeins of yarn,
and I love all the textures
beautiful.
And stuff.
So maybe it'll just look better once it's blocked or in finished and stuff. Because I've seen the ones on the project pages and I love them.
And when you're not pregnant,
and I'm only going to be pregnant 2 more months. It's probably not going to get cold enough to really wear a poncho. Really
I mean, it's coolest it's been here. It's
My
like 66
goodness,
degrees or something.
89 degrees 2 days ago. I'm so bad.
It was 95.
I was so miserable.
Like, my car kept saying it was 95. It was probably not 95.
I don't like the heat, guys. I need
to crazy.
It's
October now.
Anyway,
I like heat.
If it's 85 degrees on my birthday,
I don't like.
Maybe be sad.
I don't like when heat encroaches on my fall.
I'm not a big summer person anyway. My hair doesn't like the humid hotness.
I don't think anybody's hair does.
I know, but mine is really bad, and I just feel. Ugh. Anyway, happy about fall coming. Hopefully it'll get here soon.
Last year it kind of went like...
It did take I remember...
But then it went to winter really quickly. We only had like 2 or 3 weeks of fall last year.
Yeah, I think it was even earlier than Anyway, whatever. My poncho, my Nomad Poncho by Norgon. It is actually quite fun to knit. I really enjoy this chart, which is like this big part. That is really fun to knit for me. If you can see, I don't know. I'm sorry, but it's just this part here. And it's not even that bad. It's the 4th time I've done it. But it's over, and I have the fun chart to do, and then the ribbing, and the blocking, and maybe the sewing of the sides together. So, we'll see. Hopefully it will be done by next podcast. I don't know. But, I love the yarn. I think it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Okay, so that's pretty much all I need to say about my poncho, but, I mean, it's going to be a wonderful blanket. Either way. Oh, we'll see. Okay. That's the only other thing I've knit on in the last,
you only had one
month.
With? Okay, I have a few.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Not a lot. Okay, so this I really didn't make much progress on either, but I did knit some rows on this. Look how cool that looks there. Okay, anyways, Wonderland sock, which I finally got on Ravelry this week. I'm so excited.
It's so exciting to
finally have it up.
I'm so happy.
In my mind, I've had a pattern for a long time, but now I finally have one on there, and it was really kind of confusing putting it up. Anyway, there's one up there, woohoo! And it's on sale till like the 6th or something, for $2.99. So, anyway, this was in Nomadic Yarns Spark Sock in the Metal Heart colorway, and I love it. Like, at first, when I first got it, I was a little disappointed because the orange was darker than I expected. It looked like a lighter peach color to me, but I think it looks really cool. I think my mother-in-law is really gonna like them. So, and they're very sparkly. For some reason, this sparkle doesn't like to show up
on the camera, but it definitely does in person.
It's usually easiest to see in the black parts, but yeah, so hopefully I'll get to work on this more now that I've got some of my other socks done. So again, on a 9-inch circular. Okay, so that's that. And then I have my first like baby knit item.
We haven't shown this yet. It's so exciting.
Yeah, and it's okay. Speaking of hating magic loop, I also hate
sweaters.
Just like little tiny sweater arms. I find it very frustrating. And I've been done with the body of the sweater for like 2 weeks now, and I just keep putting off. Okay, it's
even though
see, that's why they're so heavy. Sorry.
Oh, they are huge.
They're really heavy and they're metal. And
are those 5s?
Yeah,
they look like
says
7s.
They're 5s.
They're huge. Okay.
Anyway, so
actually, I think I would enjoy knitting socks on DPNs because
I don't mind knitting. Okay, I just wish these weren't so long. I don't know if these are like extra long DPNs.
I have some that are longer than this. I think I don't know where I got them.
I got these from Michael's. I think a long time ago.
Maybe they're this long. They're just smaller, so they seem long.
Okay, that's the back. Yeah. So
I've
this
never
is my
seen
Flax
them in
light.
person.
It's so tiny. Like so tiny. I wanted. Okay, he's born
February.
End of February. Yeah, and it tends to start getting warm around here in April, so max a month he's going to be able to wear this. And I really wanted him to wear it when he was super teeny tiny. So
that's what's cuter than that.
Yeah. So it's very tiny. It is the same length as a couple other newborn sweaters I have, like from actual stores.
Yeah.
But
it's not that.
It's
I
so
feel like
tiny.
This is even like wider than that one sweater I knit.
It hasn't been blocked yet.
But that's because it's like lace and I think it's squished in.
Yeah.
It's so cute. This is the Milo colorway.
Oh yeah, this was our Milo colorway from
her gender reveal.
Yes, and I love how it's this one part right here bothers me because it's like so striped so nicely everywhere else.
Yeah, but obviously I'm sure like on a sock or something it will just go nicely instead because that's so many different.
I'm guessing it's going to be similar to this.
Yeah, because mine looks like the sleeves on a sock knit up. I've seen there's a couple project pages for the Jules yarn on Instagram.
Yeah, I like them on socks.
And it looks so cool on socks. I'm super happy with it.
So it's like literally so tiny.
He's going to be so precious in it though. It's going to be amazing.
Yes, so I'm very excited about that. And then
that's so fun. You got finally baby knits to show.
And there's so much yarn left.
I know, I told you.
I'm guessing there's like 60 grams at least in here. 65.
Well, Levi just bought a food scale, so now I can.
Yay,
and now I can weigh my yarns. I'm so happy.
We always lose my scale. And
always.
Now we have it right inside our little shop box. It just sits there. It's bad. Anyways, I don't know what to do with this one DPN to put it away. Okay, so yes, Flax light, and I did not follow the pattern because, I mean, I did on some things obviously, but I
feel like a lot of times the arms look really low.
Yeah, especially for a newborn. Like I like when you're making little tiny baby clothes for them to actually fit a little tiny baby. So I know I think it's a 0 to 6 months. So it's supposed to be bigger. This is definitely just like preemie to newborn size. So I went down needle size. I shortened everything up. And I have less stitches on the sleeves, so that's what I did there.
So cute. I love baby knits. I have no baby knits. I haven't worked on one thing for her.
Okay. Why is she wearing your coat? Okay. Okay. Are you taking her outside? Okay, carry her over that. Oh my. Listen to me, Avery. You stay right with Bella. Bella, you hold her hand all the way down the steps. And don't let her go on the concrete steps. You got me? Sit on the grass. Hi. Hold her hands. Hi. Oh my. Okay. My last whip is
my phone just told me to breathe. Or my watch.
Mine tells me that often. Okay, so the next thing I'm working on, I forgot to look at the name. I believe it's Freia Frost Shawl by Trin-Annelie. That's her name. She's, I think, French. Anyway, so I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right. But on Instagram, she's one of my, I love just looking through her project pages. They're just gorgeous. Everything she makes. Anyways, I'm testing her new shawl for her. And this is it.
Love it.
It is, again, I'm not really sure what the name of it is. I think it's Freia Frost. or just Frost maybe. I'll try to put a name here if I can find it.
I'd be really, really jealous if I didn't have my winter honey.
The new, she's put out a new version of it with fringe, but I don't think I have enough yarn for it because
should buy more.
it took me forever to get it. I bought it from France.
Fringe.
But it's got a really beautiful lace panel down here.
I'm so excited. I know you showed me when you started, but I want to see the picture.
I have 2 more of these stockinette panels, which are taking me a while to get through. Just because I feel like, I don't know, it's just stockinette. And then you do the same thing the whole time, but it's starting to take a while to get through the rows. So I just think it's going to look so nice, like with this dress.
Oh my word!
It's the exact same color as my boots.
Her boots.
I love I have newish boots for this fall, so
Target. I love it.
Yeah, got a really good deal.
They're really nice though.
And then so that's that. And I bought the yarn from France because it's a sport weight.
It's so squishy.
It is. It's a sport weight. Calls for sport weight, but none of okay, we have a few bases that we were considering for sport yarn because we would like to have some in our shop. Or just to dye for ourselves, but none of them came close to the yardage. They were sport. This comes out to almost fingering weight, like lengths, because this is only 50 grams and it's 185 meters, which
it's definitely thicker than fingering weight.
Which I think is 215 yards. So 100 grams.
Yeah. Right.
Is over 400 yards. So I couldn't find any type of sport weight. This is really, it's kind of like Brooklyn tweed.
Yeah, it feels like almost that.
But it's light.
It's also plied.
But it's definitely thicker.
I guess it is. It does feel like it's like woolen. Is it woolen spun? Is that what it's called? When like Brooklyn tweed? Maybe I'm not. I feel like I've heard that, but I don't know if it's for that or not.
It is.
I don't know anything.
More like, but I'm saying it's like that. Like it's just light.
Lofty?
It's, and it's just, you can tell it doesn't weigh as much as other yarn.
Yeah, it does. Definitely.
Yeah. But I love it. It's so squishy, but it's still really soft. And
it does quite feel like mine.
It's 100% wool. It feels a lot like Brooklyn tweed, but I feel like almost softer.
Well, okay, my Brooklyn tweed is softer than my other Brooklyn tweed.
Yeah, this is softer than it. Okay, feel this one. This one's even softer.
Like, feel this.
Yeah, it's very soft.
This is softer.
I know, it's weird.
It's so funny how, like, maybe it's the colors or the dyes or something.
Maybe so.
I don't know. I mean, once I blocked my winter honey, it was very soft, so.
Anyways, so yeah, I got this. This is de Rerum Natura, also French. I have no claims to be able to pronounce French. I can't even speak English right now. Okay, and this is their sport, which is this Ulysse. I don't know how they pronounce that. Ulysse.
I'm just kidding.
And it's in the caramel colorway, which I love.
Gorgeous.
It's very close to
color.
Drizzle, a little bit more warm toned.
And more solid as well.
Well, yeah, it's more solid, but
with the tone.
If we had yarn to dye for that I could have used, I would have dyed Drizzle, which was, so I was hoping to get something similar.
But yeah, this is gorgeous yarn. I love this.
Yeah, so that came out exactly how I wanted it, thankfully.
It's going to be so nice to have her fall.
I know.
It shouldn't take you that long if you actually can make yourself work on it. Like,
I can make myself get through the stockinette portions. Yeah. But I don't really have much else to knit on right now.
I have like hardly anything besides my poncho going.
It's really bad because I'm like dreading knitting the baby sweater, like the arms. And then, which I don't know why. Maybe it's because he's not coming till February and all I have to do is the arms. Yeah. But yeah, so I cannot wait to have this finished object, and I'm not sure when I'm supposed to have the test knit done, so I should definitely get working on it very quickly.
Oh, it'd be so nice to have though. I wanted to wear it today with this. I haven't done any shawl knitting in a while, and I'm really feeling like I want to. I just need to get the stinking poncho done.
I wanted to wear my
for better for worse.
What's the other one I'm doing? This is Freia. The other one is Farah or something like that.
Farah and Freia.
So I want that one really badly too. To wear with my black jacket because I think it will look so nice.
That's why I want my brioche Ulysse because it looks so good with my Kelly anorak jacket, which I wore yesterday for one of the first time. Like I've barely been able to wear it since I finished it in May. Like the end, it was like June basically when I finished it, and it was so hot this year. Anyway,
I wore my Moneta yesterday. And which is a sewing pattern for those of you who don't sew. It's a dress, but I think it actually looks better on me pregnant than it does.
It would be really cute for being pregnant, I think.
Yeah, it's really cute.
If I could it'll fit me for a little nurse in it, I would still make one. But then
you can't nurse in it. It's basically impossible. So, okay, so that is all of my whips, and yeah, I don't know why I said and.
So
Okay, so that's...
Do we have any yarny stash enhancements?
I do. Not a whole lot.
Oh, you use... I have all sewing stash enhancements.
I have a good bit of sewing stash enhancement as well.
It's very exciting.
And this kind of goes into dream knitting for me a little bit. Do you want to do dream knitting first? Do you have any dream knitting?
No.
Rachel has dream sewing.
Dream sewing. I'm kind of feeling the sewing train right now. What is that? I don't know. But I think because I knit so much the last couple months, like I popped out those baby knits like crazy, and those socks.
I need to get on that. Although I feel like there aren't as many boy knits that I want to do. There are quite a few, but just not as many as there would have been if I were.
So you have more time. It's not like it.
I have a lot more boy sewing to do though. I have a ton of, I guess, stuff to show for that. But okay, so my dream knitting that I wanted to have cast on, I've carried this bag around with me to cast it on forever now, is the teddy bear sweater by Petite Knit, and
sweetest thing ever.
It is so sweet.
I had found this after I had already like picked all my baby knits and bought the patterns.
Oh, you should totally make her one.
I'm planning on
maybe
it.
when she's like for next winter.
Yeah, or I want to have her like late winter.
Oh, that's true, because
I kind of want her to have one to match Everett's.
Oh,
like at the same time they can wear them, so hers will be like 3 to 6 months and his is a newborn.
Yes, even though the small size is 0 to 6 months. Which I am trying to alter a little. I haven't actually started yet, but I did read the pattern, and I
just wanted to knit.
Look at my little
Okay,
swatch.
well, I sort of do have a dream knitting though, because
look at how cute.
Oh my word, it's so
Anyways,
fuzzy.
you knit it with mohair, and one skein of mohair, and
that stuff is crazy.
This
awesome.
is the taupe-ish colorway that I was talking about. I really like this.
I love
like
that
sweater
color.
out of it.
I think that's even a decent color for me, even though it washes me out, but it's not like ashy. Like I feel like that other.
I didn't take notes on it, so hopefully we can reproduce it.
You gotta start taking notes even when you think things.
Colors. I know. I didn't think it
when
was
you don't
out.
think things are turning out. She never takes notes.
I stopped taking notes, and then half
not
the time,
like I do.
Half the time we regret it. Rachel is better at taking notes when she's dyeing things. Anyway, so yeah, I love this color. I was dyeing it for something else, but I think
cutest little sweater.
Yeah, and it's got like a little teddy bear face on it, which I'm kind of going with.
I love
teddy bear stuff for this baby. Like, I don't know how to explain it really.
Not too
kind
cutesy.
Yeah,
teddy bears.
but more like kind of like
Donato.
He's my.
I love Donato. Oh my word, he's the cutest thing in the world.
He's so cute. And then other dream knitting. I want to make a colorwork hat, which I have the yarn here for, but I'm probably not going to show you because it's buried.
I really want to do some colorwork mittens.
Me too.
Because
to do that.
Oh my word. Sorry, my mind went blank. Okay, so I'm sure everyone has heard of this.
Laughing,
okay, I really want to do some colorwork mittens.
Oh, they're all so beautiful.
Because everyone is talking about Ellie of Skandir, I think, right? I've been watching her podcast recently because I just heard everyone talking about her on all the podcasts. And I was like, well, I've never seen her podcast. So I started watching it. I really like her podcast, but she makes amazing things. And all of her mitten patterns are awesome. She's doing like a mitten club.
I want to do that.
But like she's like just did the second one, which is really, really pretty. And she has like the Selbu mitten club. Anyway, I want to make the original Selbu mittens, and I also really want to do. Well, she said she's gonna do like a mystery Christmas mitten. I'm totally doing it. So I already have yarn that I think I'm gonna buy for it.
Nice.
But I have no mittens.
I don't have any mittens either, or gloves. I've never knit any mittens or gloves. Wearing mittens.
I don't. Sorry, my son watches these like songs, and there's the kittens that lost their mittens, and now I don't get pie. And anyway, I really want some mittens, and that's some of my dream knitting. And also from Petite Knits, I want to do the No Frills cardigan.
I want to do the No Frills sweater, but probably not till after I'm not pregnant.
That's what I feel like I could. I mean, I basically am all my planning, sewing and knitting wise is going to be for post pregnancy now, because I have 2 months left.
I don't want to pick yarn colors for like next fall yet, because what if I want a different color next fall?
Oh, I'm not thinking about that either. Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about for the No Frills sweater.
I feel like that's something you could still wear in like spring, though. Maybe not a mustard.
I will still be pregnant.
Not in spring, you won't.
Kind of. I'll be bigger.
February is not spring.
No, but I won't be.
See, I'm starting to try to. I want to. Anyway, most of my clothes, all the clothes I've made, except for one, are pregnancy and beyond. But anyway,
I like so far that most of the things I've made to wear when I'm pregnant are not actually maternity patterns. They're just, I'm sure I'll have to do some maternity things later on, but I have a couple maternity shirts cut out. But yeah, anyway, so that's my dream knitting.
So show us your yarn.
Oh yeah, so this is the rest of the stuff that I got, and I'm not going to talk in detail about it because
it's the same brand,
it's the same brand and same weight and everything of the yarn I got.
You have to put a picture up of the zebra that you're going to make.
Oh my word, I will. I'll post a picture. I saw someone do this zebra stuffy out of these exact colors.
Tabi's slightly obsessed with zebras, sort of. It's like this
really
joke,
random thing.
Random anyway, for the baby mainly, but.
Anyways, you just sound like idiots talking about it because I'm not really obsessed with zebras.
I know.
But we do I don't know. It's kind of a weird obsession thing. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm making Everett a zebra out of these colors, and they're really beautiful. Like, I'll show you. They're like heathered.
They are gorgeous colors. I love them so much. And I like... Someone had already done them in that color, in that yarn. Is that how you found?
Yes, this exact yarn.
So I love it when that happens.
No,
it takes the stress out of it. You're like, you know it'll look good together. I found the
pattern because I was looking at different colors of this yarn on Ravelry. Why can't I say that? Ravelry. There we go. And yeah, and it's just so cute. I'll post a picture. I bought the pattern. Cute. I think I printed it out. Maybe I had to borrow Mom's crochet hooks. So. That I bought her for her birthday. I know, sorry.
That's so funny. She has more crochet hooks than me. I mean, neither of us really crochet much.
And then these were the other of the three that I got. I got 4. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. I had to get 4 for my shawl. I'm like, I only bought 4 altogether, and I've used one whole ball. But this was the one that I had in my project bag. I'm so sorry. Okay, that's gonna be cut out.
Oh, you should leave it.
No, it was so bad. Okay.
Is that all your... And you have some books, right?
Yeah, well, I got this on D-Stash. This is the Knit Picks Aloft. Yeah, it's 75% super kid mohair and 25% silk. But I got this on D-Stash for a really good deal, and the girl, like, man, it was awesome. I messaged her. She messaged me, like, right back, and... I gave you all the details. I paid for it, and she shipped it the next morning. It was great.
Never really had any mohair.
I got 3 skeins of it for like, I don't remember, like $12 or something. So
very cool.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. That's for my petite knit teddy bear sweater. There we go.
Yeah.
Which I can't wait to see. I can't wait to have him wearing his teddy bear sweater with his like little teddy bear.
Oh my word.
It's gonna be so cute.
The pacifier of it.
Okay.
Baby things are too much fun. Okay. Is that everything you're showing, or
do you not have any stash?
No knitting stash.
Well, that's all. Well, I guess I have. Okay, my knitting books, I guess. So I've been having a lot of fun coming up with patterns. And every time, like a lot of the stitches and stuff I found for things have been from this book, but I keep renting it from my library online, and sometimes it's not available when I want to borrow it, and it doesn't save like all your like bookmarks and stuff. So I finally bought this book, and it's way nicer than I thought it would be. The ebook was kind of not super professionally done, maybe, but
it's a beautiful book.
I love this book. It's huge, and it was only $12, I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I got it on Amazon. It says it's originally $25, but
nice.
Yeah, so I have really been having fun flipping through like stitches and like just dreaming up.
I don't know if it's just patterns. Where I am right now. Like I don't have room in my brain to think about that, but it just, I have no desire to think about designing things. I think I'm just not the person to do that anyway, but.
In general, I just like the science kind of behind knitting, like how things work and stuff. And so I got this one, which is really cool. It's this little handy book. But it's got 99 different increases and decreases, and it's got different methods and stuff. This one was very inexpensive as well on Amazon.
I like learning new things, but
I love learning new things, and
I don't know. I think it's just I'm feeling really time pressured for the baby and everything. So I think maybe my brain just has no. I think maybe if at a different time I would be more.
This one is so beautiful.
Oh, that one is so cute.
It says the Knitting All-Around Stitch Dictionary, and I really like this because it tells you how to do the stitches in like top down, bottom up, in the round, So it's nice because with the other one, I always have to like figure that out. Which I mean, not that it takes that long, but it's just really nice and it's really pretty and
it's like 3-ring binder kind of thing.
I like that.
Or spiral bound,
just kind of
I guess.
Fold it where you want it to be. So yeah, those are
very cool.
My knitting books. Because I got that one, the Noragon book with the cables. I love, and I just fell in love with that book. And so
it's a beautiful book.
It's just nice to like flip through and like, I don't know, I like having them. So
I want to buy more like knitting pattern books.
Yeah, I want to start doing that too. Like I want to get that
like
one.
the Woods book coming soon.
I want to get that.
I'm gonna get that, and because
I meant to get that when it was on pre-order.
I know. For some reason I just wasn't in a place.
Thought I had. I know, but then I like searched through all my emails.
Didn't.
I'm like, I don't think I did.
I think they go up again for pre-order tomorrow, which I'm planning on doing.
That's exciting.
I'm excited. I'm definitely planning on buying it. So for my birthday.
I'm not sure if I will because I'm planning on buying. I mean, like right now, I'm not sure if I'll buy it because
because you can always buy it later.
Planning on buying Dave some more nomadic yarns. He wants another pair of socks, and I think I'm gonna do maybe either Lupin or Mischief Managed.
I want Mischief Managed so bad for me. I would not
That's why I can't
buy it for Levi because it's for me.
Oh, because you went out. Would he not like it?
No, he would.
Dave liked it okay. But,
actually, Levi didn't like it. I was like, look at this socks yarn I'm going to buy. It's amazing. He's like, what?
I think it looks really good. I
think maybe he just
speckles.
I think it's amazing.
But I also love Lupin so much. And I've always wanted to make Dave socks out of Lupin.
And then Lupin just amazing.
She has beautiful yarn, obviously. It's so hard to choose.
I love my Hermione socks that I made.
I still have 3.
You haven't knit any of... Oh, no.
I
for
haven't
yourself?
knit any of mine. I have...
McGonagall is gorgeous.
I have Luna, McGonagall, Sugar Plum. I think I may have one more. I can't remember. Anyway. Oh, no, it's the Metal Heart that I'm actually knitting with now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Anyway.
I really want the Mischief Managed, though.
Show us some sewing stash enhancement.
Are we doing that right now?
Oh, I guess you could put that in the... Well, let's just show your fabric and see you're going to make a quilt.
Well, my main stash enhancement, because I don't have a lot of other things, was I got a serger since last podcast, which life-changing.
It's helped us both out.
A lot.
Not that I ever had a problem with you using my serger, but it's nice when we can both use them at the same time.
Yes. Okay. It's like, no, seriously. I have never been able to sew much because I would always come over here to sew, and then carrying your stuff back and forth is just a pain. Leaving it here is a pain because there's not that much room.
Already way too much stuff in my house.
And like, it's just crazy. So I have been planning on buying a serger all year. It was like one of my goals this year was to get my serger and to be a self-sufficient sewist.
I would say you definitely are.
I am. I feel so proud. I feel like I accomplished a goal, I feel like, because of that. But the serger really made all the difference. I just had I have a regular sewing machine. It's probably like one of the cheapest thingers you can buy. But it works fine, and I have no problems with it. But I got that this last month, I guess. And I have been sewing like crazy. It's been like crazy so much fun for my children and for myself as well. So it's been really, really, really fun. That's been my main stash enhancement. But also, we have some fun fabrics.
Go ahead, you go first.
Okay.
Because I just talked for forever.
Okay, sure. Okay, so I was planning on making a baby carrier for this baby. And then I just decided I wanted to buy one instead because I am, like, so within the 2-month mark, less than 2 months till her due date, and I'm starting to feel very like rushed on everything. I want to make a lot of things for like Christmas, and pretty much want to have everything I want done before she gets here, because
understandable.
I'm not going to be crafting the week after I have a baby. I'm maybe knitting a little bit, but I want most of my sewing and that kind of stuff done because I don't want to have to think about that. And if I can, great. But anyway. So I decided not to make her a baby carrier, which was one of the big projects I had planned. So once I decided that, I had to make her a quilt.
I'm super excited about this.
That will save me time. Anyway, so
you've already made her so many clothes.
She doesn't need
any more clothes.
She doesn't need any more clothes. I'm planning on making her maybe 1 or 2. Am I planning on making her any more clothes?
Yes.
Yes. A couple things still.
The zip up coat thing.
Yeah, the zip up coat thing from Brindle and Twig, and
we have most of the
maybe a couple pairs of leggings, but like that I can do in like 10 minutes. Now that I have a serger.
It really, seriously, like you can make a pair of leggings in like 40 minutes.
It's amazing. Cutting
out and everything.
Yeah. A couple weeks ago, I was realizing that some of my fabric matched her baby onesies that I had bought exactly. And I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to make her a pair of leggings. And I had the pattern there. So I cut it out and sewed it up. And it literally took me like less than an hour. And I wasn't going fast. I was like watching TV and it was like 9 o'clock at night. And I had them done in an hour.
Like one of the leggings patterns we have is just so simple. Like that you don't even have to think about it. Yeah. Like it's just super obvious. And you literally just use your serger. It's great. There's no seams that you have to like top stitch or anything.
Wonderful. Okay, so for stash enhancement though, I bought a fat quarter bundle. I've never found a fat quarter bundle that I loved. All of them. Except for this one. And it's, I think, a newer one. I think it said it came out in like August or something. It's the Lambkin Art Gallery, I think. With someone designed it. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not very up on all of that, but this is upside down. Look how precious. Okay, I hope you can see.
It is precious. I'll put a picture too of the fat quarter like bundle set so you can see them all.
Anyway, this one
is so cute all together.
Oh my word.
It's gonna be such a cute quilt. Did you buy the pattern?
Not yet. I'm going to, anyway.
I'm probably gonna get that pattern eventually too.
I'm planning on doing the orange blossom. I think it's the orange blossom quilt.
It's really pretty.
It's really, really pretty, and it doesn't look super hard. I've never quilted before, so it probably will be difficult for me, but it comes with it doesn't come with, but you can buy like stencil kind of things to cut out it's like a curves. Anyway, it's so pretty, and actually on Hawthorne Threads, it has a picture of someone's quilt that was in this quilt.
It looks so pretty. We couldn't find one that we liked better.
Because I didn't just want to do a square. Because, I mean, if I would take all the time to do it, I want it to be special, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Not that they're not. I just, I think we have this
problem where we don't tend to start doing things basically.
And I always do things way too complicated for myself.
It's okay.
But
it always pays off in the end.
I think so. Sometimes for me it doesn't. I don't know. I just remember in like high school, I always picked the worst science projects, the most complicated, like ridiculous things, and
we didn't have the internet then.
What is wrong with me? Like I always make things harder on myself than it needs to be. Anyway, but this quilt is beautiful, and I watched a video or two of someone doing it.
Put a picture of that quilt here.
Yeah.
In these fabrics.
Yeah.
Because it's really pretty.
Anyway, I want to try to do the baby size. I might make it a little bigger. Anyway, I love it. I'm really excited about it.
You should watch Erica Arndt.
Okay.
She has a channel on YouTube though, and I learned so much from her. But and she started knitting, and she watches our podcast now, which is really cool. I know, because when I was learning Mom's quilt, like how to quilt, I was watching all her videos, and then she commented on our channel, and I was like, "You are awesome." Anyway, she has a lot of quilt patterns too.
I've only watched it was the blog post of the girl who made the quilt out of this, linked to a video of someone. She kind of
reminds me of Paula. Oh. Yeah, I know. So, but yeah, she teaches like Paula, I think. So, okay.
That's great.
That's yours?
Yep, that's my stash enhancement. Yeah.
Okay, I have always wanted to buy some spoonflower fabric for the babies. I wanted to when Avery was born, but it's just so hard. There are so many fabrics.
I have the worst time searching spoonflower.
Me too. There's just so much to choose from, and yeah, it's not the most user-friendly as far as finding what you're looking for. Yeah. I searched for literally weeks to find the fabrics that I have a couple that I really want to buy. Anyway, so this is my pile for the baby. These are kind of the colors I'm going with, even though he's not going to be born in fall. I don't know why. But I'm going to stand up. I got this really blue is in fall. Adorable fox. These are all I think organic cotton knits. And
is that what you got? I was going to ask you.
And this, I love this. Is that where I set up? Yeah, it's these little mountains.
So cute.
And we live in West Virginia, which is very mountainous, if you didn't know. And this is actually way thicker than I thought it was going to be. I was going to use it for cuffs and stuff, but I think now I'm going to use it for sweatshirt, a shirt or something. Yeah.
It's super cute.
It's really cute.
It's definitely thick enough to where you can make a sweatshirt kind of a thing. Yeah,
it's a thicker knit. And then this one's just a little geometric.
How stretchy is it? I'm just
it's pretty stretchy. I'll show you here in a second. Anyways, it was really cool because you can order, like, because they print the fabric for you, if you didn't know what spoonflower was. So I bought, it's like, I'm not explaining this well. I got it printed on 1 yard. Both of these were printed.
Fill a yard.
Fill a yard. There we go. These were both printed on 1 yard of fabric. You can't, there's no half yard option. You can either buy a fat quarter, or you can buy a yard, basically, or a swatch. So this way you can get half a yard of each fabric. Baby clothes, you don't need that much fabric.
No, especially for just like leggings or a shirt or something.
I do plan to make a few like sleepers, but not out of these fabrics, I don't think. Although this one would be a really cute sleeper.
Oh, that'd be so
like
sweet.
Mountain one. So I got those for his.
You just do stripes. You'd look like a little convict or something.
I'd look like a convict. You're so funny. I could do like orange contrast. It's just what I'm going for, you know, the little baby convict look. Stupid. Oh, guys, it's bad when we're apart for a while.
Yeah.
What was it? We did something that we tend to say the same things all the time.
my mom said
something, and we looked at each other and we both made the same facial expression. Like we
said the same flat tone. It was just, anyway, it makes no sense. I'm sorry.
It doesn't make sense to explain. I am going to make a baby carrier.
You go, girl.
I made 2 for my last baby, and it's not like my favorite thing to make, but it's very satisfying once it's done. And I have the stuff left because Rachel's going to make one for Lincoln. So I bought like the hardware for 3 of them. And so I have hardware for one of them left, which is good. Anyways, this is the fabric I got. Thank you, Rachel. This is the fabric I got to make his carrier.
Oh, it's so perfect for him. Oh,
I love it so much. It's these little bears on birch trees.
I love like the leaves.
I know.
Like just the colors. Like it's perfect.
I think, and again, I could use this for a girl in the future if I have
like
another girl.
Super cartoony, but I mean, it's obviously.
It's very like kind of modern cartoony.
Yeah, it's not like cutesy, too cutesy.
I don't know if I was holding that upside down. I may have been, but oh my word, I just love it so much, and it's like this nice gray taupey color, and it goes with a lot of his clothes. Canvas. Yes, I got the linen cotton canvas for this one, and it feels so nice. I also got, I don't have it over here. It's really pretty though, to make a bag, a backpack. Wait, this isn't it.
Oh no, it looks
this is
similar.
Really pretty too, though. This was what I got on the other half of this yard.
It's gorgeous.
This is like green marble. I think I can make some knitting bags with this. Maybe.
I can't decide if I want to make. I need to finish Lincoln's backpack before his birthday. Is a thing I want to do.
Oh, I could do one of those backpacks I made the girls. Oh, I think I need a full yard.
That's what I'm finishing for Lincoln, hopefully, because I was supposed to be his baby carrier, and then it was supposed to be his Christmas present.
He should have cut out last year before Christmas, but I couldn't really help a whole lot because I was making 2 backpacks myself and.
Why couldn't you help me?
And now she's self-sufficient.
And then, but yeah, and like coming over to sew at Christmas time was just a crazy for both of us.
I was sewing a lot for Christmas, and then I made all 3 of those baby.
You're insane.
Baby carrier thingies.
You go crazy,
like baby.
though.
I know. I'm not going to go so crazy this year because.
We'll see.
I always say that.
She does.
Okay. You have anything else?
No stuff. That's all my stash enhancement.
I have one more. Okay. Deer and Doe. I have like 6 of these now.
We were super excited.
Okay, yeah, this pattern came out
Labor
like,
Day.
literally, like we were both just like, I need maternity clothes. And, okay, this is not the maternity version.
The PDF is the
PDF is maternity version. So
I'm going to start buying real patterns, so I'll talk about that later, but I've been buying PDF patterns, so.
I have 6 of these. These are my 6th Deer and Doe patterns, and I love them so much. I cannot wait to make this. I'm going to make it for spring, hopefully.
Did you just buy that?
Yeah, I've been waiting to buy it because
I thought you had bought it.
I was going to buy the PDF.
Oh,
but I was like, no, I'll wait. And then I couldn't decide for spring what I wanted to. I already have the fabric for this and the buttons and everything.
It's gorgeous.
It is going to be gorgeous, guys. Oh, it's like a pale pink, like a dusty pale pink.
Yeah, it's
so
like
pretty,
almost tan.
It's beautiful. Anyways, and then Rachel has already made one of these. Jiva. That's what That's what
Google told us.
That's how you pronounce it. Anyways, this fits into both of our wardrobes extremely well, and there's a maternity version, and it is by far the best shaped. I hate when maternity clothes.
It's amazing, guys. I'm gonna show. I should just show it. So or after you're done.
Yeah, I'll show it after that.
Sorry.
But yeah, Rachel will show it, and you'll get a better idea of how it works. I have 2 cut out already.
I may make one more. I'm so close to the end. I don't know if I want to use fabric.
I understand.
But it's such a wonderful shirt.
You're probably going to be pregnant again.
Yeah, I know. But you don't know what seasons or...
Right. I just wanted to show this. Okay. I love sewing. And I hate, like, that sewing pattern paper, that tissue stuff. I hate that. Man, it will almost keep me from sewing something.
See, I don't know. I guess I started on that. You never really started with that. So I'm slightly used to it, even though I do prefer...
This is on heavy paper.
It's wonderful.
I love it.
This is wonderful.
And then I can just trace my size onto Swedish tracing paper. Swedish sewing tracing paper?
Tracing paper.
It's the best. And you can actually even sew that stuff together to get an idea of how things fit.
Oh, that's a fun idea.
You can baste it. Anyways, these are my favorite, along with, Little Tayloress. Hers is just as good. She's amazing.
She is amazing. I don't even know.
She's like
no words.
My hero.
She's amazing.
Okay, so yeah, I'm super excited about both of those. They were having a sale. If you bought both this and the maternity version, you got like a good bit off. So.
Yeah, it was really good.
So I went ahead and did that. Anyways,
that's super exciting.
Yeah.
So yeah, we both have a lot of sewn objects. We both finished 5 garments each or something.
5. I did 5.
And I have some baby stuff too, which was really fun.
We sewed a little bit of baby stuff. Or I did, but not for my baby.
I've done some for my baby and for my son.
Oh, they're so cute. Let's do the baby stuff first.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to show, let me show Lincoln's.
He's a kid. Go
okay.
ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, he's a kid. He's 2, almost.
Almost 2.
Next month. It's so cute.
They're getting so big and cute.
So just funny. Okay. I love this age so much.
It's one of my favorites. Although Avery's getting to where she doesn't want to listen sometimes.
Oh, no. Yeah, Lincoln too, for sure. But when they're being sweet and cute,
their personalities are
nothing
so
better.
Cute right now.
But no, Lincoln has definitely had some moments lately. Anyway, so I got my serger about 3 weeks ago. It was like a Wednesday.
Right before I went to Michigan.
Anyway, I ordered it and it came the next day. It was amazing.
It was awesome.
Crazy. Maybe no, I think it was the next day.
The next day.
It was crazy. I ordered one morning and then I got it like barely 24 hours later. Anyway, so I have been, like I said, talking and wanting a serger for years, and I finally did it.
She does not regret it at all.
I knew I wouldn't. It's a decent chunk, to spend, which I didn't even buy the very expensive one. I got the Brother.
It's a really good serger.
It's really good.
It's 1034D.
Anyway, so, okay, this is kind of funny, but I have been wanting to make my son some hoodies because he didn't really have any warmer clothes to fit him. I needed to buy him some or make him some. So I had this fabric I bought from Hobby Lobby. It's like this French terry. Yeah, sorry. And it's like heathered. It's really nice looking. So I bought this to make him a hoodie with. So as soon as I knew it was coming this day, I'm
so sorry. My dog. There's people walking around outside. Emma, stop.
Okay, I'll just wait. I knew Amazon told me they were delivering my serger that day, so I started cutting out my fabric, and I had it all cut out and ready to go. I got my serger. I literally was so excited. I used the Testier serger thread. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this. Guys, you ready for this? Okay.
It's like green,
and blue and yellow. It looks insane. But I was so excited. Also, with this hoodie, because I'm an idiot and I was so excited, I cut this fabric against the grain. So it has
zero stretch.
No stretch. None.
It stretches real well this way.
It does. It's great. My word. Who does that?
But it fits on him.
It does. It actually fits him really nice. It won't fit him, obviously, forever.
He's not chubby.
My goodness. Who does that? Okay.
It looks perfectly fine, though.
It does. I did have to recut the bands because they weren't going to go on, because you had to stretch them kind of to...
Yeah.
It was not going to work. So I recut the bands, but everything else was okay. And I was like, whatever, I'll just make it and... I didn't have enough fabric to make a whole nother one, so...
Look how long the sleeve stretch.
Oh my word. Okay. But I love it and it looks so good on him.
It does. It looks so good on him.
He's like this little you know, he's tanner than I am, but like little blonde baby, blue eyes. He looks so cute.
He does look super cute.
And I made the 2 to 3 T size. It's a brindle and twig classic hoodie or just plain hoodie. I think
it's called the classic. That's what it says on the pattern. I think it's classic hoodie.
But in the show notes we'll put the numbers. They have all their patterns numbered.
They do.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I own like 15.
I know. I own a bunch too. I'm gonna buy more too. I am gonna buy the fold over leggings.
Oh, the fold over pocket pants.
Pocket pants.
They're so cute.
So cute, and like they have shorts, like a short in pant version of those. So I'm gonna buy that for him too, and I already have a few other ones. Anyway, and then I'll just show you this because I made him another one. It was so nice.
Oh, it's really cute.
Since I
haven't seen this.
No,
it
is cute. It just doesn't look as good on him.
It's just t-shirt material, right?
Yeah, it's quite a thick. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's nice.
I think the dog was lying. He wore this, and I think I just threw them in here so I could show them. Anyway, so I had this fabric from when he was born. I sewed him a few like legging and t-shirt things when he was born, like I said. So I just had like about a half a yard left. And I can't do that much with it. So one morning I woke up, I was like, I would make a hoodie. And he had a hoodie.
Half a yard?
I don't know.
Because I'm going to make Avery
I don't know.
Well, no, that pink, but I have a whole yard, so it doesn't matter.
I don't know exactly how much. But I didn't have a ton of fabric. But I also hadn't I don't know.
You only used it for like that one body of the one shirt, right? And maybe like a cuff?
Yeah, so I hadn't used much of it. So it might have been like 3/4 of a yard. But I don't have enough left over to do really anything, I don't think, with it now. But anyway, it was really fun. Like, it was funny because I changed him and he was like walking around in shorts. I was like, oh, well, I'm just gonna have to make you a shirt. Anyway, not really. I thought it was funny.
It is cute.
I was home by myself with my...
They look super cute on him, though.
They do, and they fit really nice, so I love them. And I did finally get some serger thread, so even though I need to get some darker ones because I have this like tan and white serger thread on all my insides. Okay. Go ahead, show.
Okay, so we have a friend who's having a baby.
Yes.
And we made these little outfits for her. This is one of my favorite brindle and twig patterns. It's the kimono tee. And I love like newborn babies in these for some reason. So here's the little precious top. I'm going to see if I can hold both at the same time. And here's like a little leggings. It's just a cute little set.
It's just so sweet, and
it's French terry. It's really soft, and it has like the little hand things, which is one of my favorites.
We just like had to show them before gifting because I also made a little pair of pants. I had some leftover fabric from Lincoln's hoodie, and so this was cut correctly. Even though my stitching is not the best, it almost makes me really nervous to give this, but it's still really cute, right?
It is really cute.
Nobody's
stitching is ever perfect.
I know.
Oh, those are so cute. I've not seen those.
And then I made a little like slouchy beanie, even though I did make it a little less slouchy just because it looked huge.
It was huge.
I made it a little shorter, but I don't know if that was a mistake or not. We'll see. But I think it's super cute. And look at it's like a reversible. I don't really think this one should be reversed, but I think it's super cute. Like the little pants and
so cute. My word.
So much fun. Okay. Were you done talking about yours? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I was. Go ahead, show your other baby stuff.
And so for Jules, I had this. This was actually this is a rib knit. It's a Telio.
And the Telio stuff, we love everything we get that's Telio.
Seriously, I have so much fabric from them, like, that I've bought and it's coming. Anyway.
Oh my word.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this will be her little take-home outfit.
She doesn't have the snaps on this one yet, so that's why I'm holding it like this.
Tabi was out of town when and we bought the pack together.
Pack of snaps.
The pack of snaps. Yeah, the pack of snaps. Anyway, and
I don't know where it is. I'm going to have to find it.
She has to find it, and she was out of town. I didn't want to search through her house. So, anyway, I love them
cardigan.
So much. Yeah, it's like a waterfall cardigan. Anyway, I think they're, like, I love this fabric, though. I wanted it to go with this. I'm making like a zip up hooded like coat kind of thing, like for the baby.
It definitely doesn't.
But it does not go with the fabric.
That's the hard thing about buying fabric online. This is not the color it looked like it was, but it's beautiful.
if I didn't already have a Blackwoods cardigan, similar toned and colored, I would make another one out of this. But I bought the black of this fabric to make one for my Blackwoods cardigan. But look how cute they are.
It's going to be so drapey and lovely.
So I'm pretty sure, like with her little antler hat that I knit her and her little cabled socks, I think that will be the perfect little take-home outfit. Or if it's still a little big, because I did make the newborn size, but if it's a little big, she can wear it, you know, later. That's no biggie. But yeah, so I think that's all the... Wait, no, I have one more. So I also made her... These are the pair that I made a shirt out of this for myself. And then I noticed I had the shirt laying next to some of her onesies because it's like in my sewing.
Like, that matches perfectly.
Like, it matches perfect. She needs a pair of leggings.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yes, I absolutely love it. This is the softest fabric. This is also
Telio.
And it's
bamboo French terry. It's so soft. I bought 3 different colors of it for my baby. I don't have it over here.
I bought some. It's coming because I ordered this nice dusty purple color that I'm planning on making a nursing cover out of, because I have a nursing cover I bought online with my son, and I used it all the time, but it was really really thin, and it
held really quickly.
It did not hold up at all. Like, it was almost see-through, which kind of defeats the purpose of it. It was an olivey green, almost this color, and so it was nice and plain, but I spent almost...
It did not wash well.
$40 on the thing. It was like $30 or $40. I bought it off Instagram, I'm sure. Like one of those, like, anyway. But it was fine.
The shape is really good, so we're just going to copy it.
So I'm going to trace it and make one out of my bamboo French terry that I'm buying. So
it's so nice.
But I ordered some. Me and Tabi made an order together. And then they emailed us and said they were out of stock.
Of my fabric and her fabric. So we had to exchange it.
So yeah,
which turned out okay because
we
got really pretty fabrics instead.
More fabric. Oh well, I'll have to order again from you. So I made another order with fabric I'm going to make my cardigan out of, and then I bought some.
You have to get $50 worth now to get free shipping. It
used to be
35. That was really nice.
Oh well. It's so bad. Okay, but anyway, so it's wonderful fabric. It's not that thick, but it feels like it will be warm enough.
It feels like it will wear really well. Like,
so soft. And after you wash it...
We're both making maternity tops out of it. So that's all the baby knits.
Baby sewing things.
And little kids sewing. Lots of fun. So, yeah. Okay, so on to sewing. Regular sewing. People sewing.
People sewing. Sewing for ourselves.
Grown-up sewing.
Fall wardrobes.
Selfish sewing.
We just sewed ourselves fall wardrobes.
Yeah, we did. So you already saw Rachel's, oh, sorry, leaving you hanging. You saw Rachel's Blackwoods cardigan and my fringe dress. That's from Chalk and Notch. Okay. We both made 5 items.
I just talked last, so you go. Yeah, we each made 5 garments for ourselves, which was kind of
going to show 2 at a time because this is
much
the same thing. Okay, so this dress I made.
I'm so proud of you.
I made 3 of them. So I showed these on Instagram. But
oh, I'm so jealous. I want some nice Rifle Paper Company fabric.
So yeah, this is a tinsel chambray from Joann's. We both had a couple yards of this.
Yeah, I think I bought 2 at least.
I am gonna say that I had to restitch a few seams because it is a very delicate fabric. And
that's kind of scary.
I felt like, okay, look here, see?
Oh.
It's like separating where the holes of the... Anyways, you just have to be a little careful with it.
Should you use like a finer needle?
I was using a fine needle.
Oh.
But see here?
Yeah,
it's not obvious when you're wearing it, but there's a few spots where...
it's almost like ripping.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's ripping at the seams. Well, that may be because I am pregnant.
No, it's not tight on her. It's not. And, it fits her the same way this one does.
I got my tags. Rachel, you really need to get some.
I know.
I love them.
That will be my, like... Maybe next year I'll do that. But
and then this one, which isn't tied, so it looks a little. But this is Rifle Paper Company rayon, and
this is I think this is my favorite.
This was super easy to sew.
Like
with.
Of the prints that you can buy.
This fabric is super easy.
Is it just rayon?
Yeah, but it's not the same as this rayon.
Is it a rayon chally? Chally?
I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway,
if you know how to,
it's a more substantial rayon than the one I'm wearing, which means it drapes less.
Because this one is a rayon.
This one is not the easiest thing to sew.
No.
It was close to sewing with like a chiffon. Not quite that bad, but
What did I do my other kimono out of? Was it a chiffon? I always say the wrong one.
Yours was chiffon.
I do know there's a difference. I just always
This wasn't the easiest thing to sew with either. It was similar to this.
Yeah, I feel
But look,
so
I feel like
soft
this
and
is going to be
gorgeous.
really nice in spring too.
That is just like the perfect dress. Like you can wear it to anything. So moving on from there, I will show you this because this fabric is wonderful.
It's so
I'm
fall
so
and
obsessed
wonderful.
with it. I still want a dress out of it, even though I already have a kimono and she has a dress, which we need to do a total matching day.
We do.
People are going to think we're so cool.
I was wearing that with this today. I should totally keep doing that.
Do it. Show us. Oh, no, we're good. Okay, so this is a simplicity pattern that I made a couple months ago, or maybe about a month ago now. I made a kimono that I've been really excited about making for a while, but it was so springy, and I do not feel like making spring clothes or wearing spring
The nice
clothes.
thing about this is it's been super hot here, so she can still look like fall.
I can look like fall. Okay, it's so hard to see anything. It just looks like I'm draping fabric on this hanger, basically. But
It looks really cute on her.
I love it. It looks maybe a little bigger, I feel like, on me because it's
It
not
does look a little
see-through at
bigger.
all.
I can see through it right now. But
Well, yeah, but when I'm wearing it, it's not like it's definitely opaque.
Mm-hmm.
My other one is like a chiffon,
Yeah,
and
sheer.
it's sheer basically. I mean, So
This looks super cute on her.
It's
She's a little
super-
self-conscious about it, but it looks really
I'm just
cute.
a little like I love it and I don't care. Like I just can't tell if it makes me look ginormous or
No,
not.
it doesn't.
But it's super comfortable and I absolutely love it. So I wore I've been wearing it a lot, which is nice because it's like 80 degrees. So this is nice and flowy and it's got this like my last one I did French seams. I did not do that on this one. I just serged my edges, which I think looks fine. Like you can't really also it's like faced, which is I'll show you where I did not do a very good job was at the end
Were you just like slipping through it?
it's so bad. I sew
Did you
and sew.
use the knit interfacing? Nice.
Yes.
I used the knit interfacing.
Which
for this.
also gave me some problems because I kept like moving it, which I don't usually have that problem. Like it kept like coming off and then like crinkling.
That's weird. I didn't have any problems.
I don't
Were you
know.
Ironing really hot?
Maybe. I had it on like not the highest though.
I had mine, I think, set on wool. Rayon.
I might have. I feel like I had it on like a pretty low setting. I can't remember now. I made this.
But I remember I did crinkle a little bit when I had it too high, so I turned it down.
But it was on the insides of the facings, so it didn't bother me. But then also when I was sewing it, I don't know if you can see this at all. But I'm going to show you all my mistakes. But it's like really like crinkled and like, but it's on the inside, so it doesn't bother me. I'm sorry. Like I also have a couple like little gathers around. My hair's always going to be down. I'm definitely not wearing this with my hair up.
You should. Rachel.
No.
Nice one.
Oh my word. I would just look crazy. Anyway, but I think it's the cutest thing. I love it so much. Now that this is my second kimono and I'm like obsessed. But now I want to make like actual robe kimonos.
Yeah, the one from Helen's Closet.
The one from Helen's Closet.
I already have my fabric picked out for that.
I just picked out a fabric the other day that I think
Did you
I
tell
want.
me about it?
No, I'll show you.
Nice.
It's from fabric.com, which it's just so easy to order
Mine
from
is
them.
from there too.
Like I really like, I don't know. I'm not the best at finding fabrics and stuff, but they're just easy. And they have a good selection, I think.
Okay. Yes, they do. They have a giant selection.
In my opinion.
And they're generally really affordable. So, okay, so I also made a Blackwoods cardigan. I've had this fabric for a long time. I bought it initially to make a monetta out of.
I'm so jealous
because I didn't realize it was as thick as it is. It would not have been super fun to wear as a dress.
It would be hot. Ooh.
I don't know how well you can see that.
Oh, it's so
But
pretty.
it's a heathered medium navy blue.
Yep.
And
It's like fuzzy.
it is kind of fuzzy.
But not in a bad way. It's obviously
It does not stretch super well, guys. And kind of like Rachel, I had already cut out the extra small size of my Blackwoods cardigan. So I may borrow your small, if you don't mind, because the extra small, while my other one out of this fabric still fits me fine, an extra small. This is not as stretchy of a fabric, and it just
Right.
doesn't. And I tried hers on today, and it looks fine.
I definitely could go up a size, especially right now. I'm definitely
I feel like even when I'm
quite
not
a bit
pregnant,
larger than I am
I
normally.
could win. Yeah.
Quite a bit. So, which is fine. But yeah, I definitely could go up a size.
This is
and be fine.
very warm as well. This fabric, it's more coatish.
Yeah, it's like a big cozy.
But
It's like a hoodie fabric.
I think I will like it a lot when I'm not pregnant. It is too snug on my arms at this point. My upper arms, like.
Closet case.
Oh, it's so
Patterns. I love it so much. I did the high-low version, but I did not do the raglan sleeves with it. I did the...
I like this better.
I like this better, too. I'm not a big fan of short raglan sleeves. So, I feel like that would just make me look even bigger.
I think I may just buy the paper pattern.
I
don't have a PDF.
I was so mad that I bought the PDF. Like I said, I already had issues downloading it because I tried to download it to my iPad, which I can do with some patterns. Some patterns will tell you, like, in advance that you can't. But I think it may also be, I have an older iPad. So, like, I kept hitting the button because I didn't think it clicked it. But I had my son on, like, he was sitting on my lap and he was, like, fussy. And I was trying to do this at the same time. Not a good idea. So, anyway, I used up all my downloads in, like, 3 seconds and it didn't download anywhere on my iPad. So, I finally emailed them. I'm sorry, I was just holding it up. So, okay. I emailed them and they resent it to me, thankfully. So that was really nice. But after, it took me forever to actually print it off.
Hold on, which one do you want?
And then
You want a blue one?
it was like 45 pages, which normally it was not like difficult to figure out where you needed to put it together. I'm not saying that. It's just, I'm 8 months pregnant
And we had just done the deer and doe one, and that one was really simple.
yeah, and my back was hurting and my belly was hurting and I was like, I sat there for 2 days just staring at the pile of like,
It was a big pile.
pages. Like, why didn't I buy the paper pattern? Why didn't I buy the paper pattern? Like, I didn't even think about it. Really. I don't
had
know
to
why.
put together my jean jacket pattern
Maybe-
today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's 40 pages too, or 35. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure mine was 50. So
Ooh.
just saying.
Mine's only 35.
Because I had to print out all 3 views because the shirt and the dress have these sleeves. I like the crop top and this. Anyway, so I wanted this shirt with these sleeves, which is great that I can do that.
It looks so good on her.
I love it. And I don't feel like it's super flowy.
It's a great fabric for it because it's super...
Yes, it's very, very drapey
I need to
fabric.
put a picture on Instagram.
Yeah, I will.
I'll take one of you later.
Okay. We should take a picture of all of our stuff. We really should, but
Eventually we
it's so
will.
hard.
I know. I actually have to write a blog post because I'm doing a
I'm so
blog
proud of
tour
you. Yeah, you are.
for the Hampton jean jacket from Alina Designs. Anyways,
awesome.
I'm super excited about it, but I'm not in the blog writing mood. I guess.
I'm just hoping I can actually put up Instagram pictures.
I have 9 days though, guys, to put the pattern together, to sew
Jean
it,
jacket.
to take a picture, and to write it.
See, that for some people that would be impossible. Not for Tabi.
It may be impossible. We have a lot of yarn to dye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, I absolutely love this. I wore it the other day. I felt super cute in it. It fits me, it covers my belly while I'm pregnant, but I think it'll still be cute and not too oversized. I feel like maybe.
Imagine how nice it'll feel when you're still like you've got that like jelly belly.
Exactly.
And then, yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about.
For months. See, that's my plan, is because Christmas is like 3 weeks to a month after I have my baby, and I want to feel semi-cute, and I'm going out of town. I'm going to visit my husband's family, so it's funny because we always sew a lot before vacations, even though like I haven't been sewing like for myself that long, but like you talked about it. And then if you've never listened to the Love to Sew podcast, which is slightly newer, it's the Helen's Closet and Carolyn, I'm not sure. I need to fix this. Anyway, but it's the Love to Sew podcast. I've been listening to it while I am working.
How do you do that?
This is the first audio podcast
I just have never dealt with it
to.
because I've never been like.
I feel like such like an idiot because I've never listened to an audio podcast before.
I have a long time ago. Like when we first got our first little iPod.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Like it wasn't. I didn't have a touch screen.
Back then,
like
I
one of
had
those
no idea what podcasts
square
were.
ones. I forget what they were called. Shuffle? No, I can't remember what they were
Oh
called.
yeah, I remember those. I never had one, but I remember my cool phone that had it looked like one on the outside.
Yeah,
it
wasn't cool.
That was a flip phone. It was really cool. Anyway, so
do you go to iTunes or?
Okay, you can go to their website, which is the Love to Sew podcast, I think, or if you search that, you'll find it. But I also find them through Instagram. I follow their Instagram too. Okay. But and it's just you can listen to it on their website, but because it's just talking. So cool. I feel like such a, I don't know, like I'm like, oh. Anyway, it's really nice because I know. Because when I work, I have a cleaning job I do once a week. So when I do that, I don't have his Wi-Fi set up, and I've tried to have it before, but it was really slow and it always gave me problems. Anyway, so I can download them on iTunes, which is what I've been doing. So I've been downloading them on iTunes and saving them for when I'm
that's a good idea.
Working, and it makes me very happy because they're so fun to listen to. And it's really fun because I'm just now starting to actually have some me-made, like some semblance of a me-made wardrobe.
Though. It's really cool.
It makes me so happy because that is like the goal. It's like a quest.
We did all that in like a week too.
I know.
Like all that sewing is
so much fun.
All this sewing that we're showing happened in like a week.
Well, mine took about 3 weeks.
It was like 3 or 4
because
days.
I kind of about 3 weeks for all of mine. I just finished this one this week.
I love that one.
But my ebony tee, I love it. I'm definitely making like 10 more ebony tees, and I feel like this size, even if I do get like, if I lose all my baby weight, I still think it'll kind of be cute.
I think it'll be cute
and comfy. Like it'll just be. This is definitely the style I'm going with more now. It's a nice, flowy, drapey, good stuff there. But anyway, thank you. So anyway, I love their podcast. It's really, really fun to listen to, and I've obviously already loved all of Helen's Closet patterns and stuff. Oh yeah. So, and it's the girl that has the Blackbird Fabrics shop. They're both from Canada.
I've got a lot of stuff from.
Yeah, I know you have. I've never ordered from there, but anyway,
my lining for my other kids from there.
Gorgeous fabric.
Anyway,
so that was been fun for me. Nice. I've been doing that while I'm sewing and putting together stuff and cleaning.
Mommy. Come on, baby. I'm going to show this real quick and then... Okay, come here. I'll just show it while you're sitting on my lap. Okay, so and then this...
I think this is so cute.
Okay, it's just bigger than I was expecting. I made the smallest size of this. This is the Waterfall Raglan by Chalk and Notch. And it is rather large. And it's not a typical style that I would wear, but it fits over my belly.
I feel like if it was just drapier fabric.
If it were a drapier fabric.
If you used it out of the Telio, it would be perfect.
This is the same thing Rachel made Lincoln's sweatshirt out of. I have to
cut a nice color.
Look at that guy.
I have some on my Blackwoods cardigan I just saw right before we podcast.
But I don't even have my tag on this one yet because I literally finished it like 10 minutes before we left for Michigan. So yeah, that's all our sewing, right? It's just not my typical style.
It looks really cute.
I do like it, and I don't hate. I don't feel really stupid wearing it. It's just I don't know that I would wear it not pregnant.
Yeah.
If it were drapier, like if I made it out of like this
or that.
Yeah. This is what I bought it for initially, was to make it out of this fabric because this fabric that Rachel's wearing. But yeah.
So yes, we had lots of fun sewing. Oh, I do have one more.
Okay, go for it.
I'll just show real quick, because it's not much to show. I'm sorry. It's not much to show. It's just another Aran maternity skirt from Megan Nielsen Patterns.
This is Telio too, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's a heavy weight.
We both got a yard.
We got because the maternity skirt pattern. I have made a few, and they were just slightly lighter weight than I would prefer, so they didn't fit. Like, anyway, I just feel like you need a thicker one.
You don't have to worry about anything like showing through with this one.
Yeah. Anyway, so I did this. It is actually, I kind of just traced one of my other, because I didn't have the pattern printed with me, or like I couldn't find it or whatever. So I traced one of my other ones to make this because it's quite straightforward. There is like, you can put like the ruching on the belly, right? Didn't you say that? You said you took yours out.
I took mine out.
I never made mine with that.
I made it really bulky under.
You also put elastic at the top, but this is not very stretchy fabric. Like,
yeah, normally Rachel would make a size bigger than I would, and this fits me.
It's a knit. It's very nice. It looks really nice.
Looks like it actually is kind of dressier than I was.
Yeah, I was expecting more casual, but
did you trace one of the ones that I made for me last time that I didn't ever wear?
Yeah, because when I put my pattern together, anyway, so anyway, you're supposed to like put elastic in it, and
you don't need to though.
But this is so not stretchy, it stays up fine. So what's the point? I did hem it.
You have to try it on for me later. I'm gonna see.
It's still a little small on me, but since the Blackwood cardigans cover nicely.
That's true. That's a nice thing.
And my ebony tee covers, like, it's the high-low. So
that will look really good with that.
I know. I was actually gonna wear it today, but then I wore this. So
you should wear it anyway.
Because I wore it the other day. Anyway,
so super exciting though.
We had lots of fun. We have faux wardrobes now again.
I have 2 of the Jiva tops cut out.
I want 2 more.
I think I have another Blackwoods cut out. I can't remember if I did cut it or not.
Oh, maybe you didn't. I can't remember.
I was going to, but I'm not sure if I did. And I had to make my jean jacket this week. So
I also have lots more sewing things I want to sew. But I'm not going to talk about this now. But
yeah, we don't.
Anyway, no. I was just thinking it's been a lot of fun to sew.
Seriously. It's been fun trying to like incorporate maternity into our regular wardrobe.
Interesting, at least.
Because I hate to make a ton of maternity clothes. I plan to be pregnant that many more times. So, well, who knows, maybe. You have 5 kids, why not keep them going? Anyway, it is a lot of kids.
But yeah, so.
Okay, we did need to talk about the shop for a second.
Yes.
Thank you so much to everybody who pre-ordered. We had a lot of pre-order orders. Yeah. And we took
the most we've ever taken, and we're excited to get those all dyed up and sent out.
The yarn arrived 2 days ago. I can't remember. Anyways, we got the yarn for it sitting over here, and it's a big box of yarn.
Yeah, it is. It's heavy.
It's very exciting. So we have that, and then we had a few people asking us. Well, first of all, we are having our 1-year anniversary for our shop coming up soon. Shop. It's October, I think 15th is what's our first release.
It was the day after my birthday.
So, yeah, we are hoping to have something dyed up to sell for that.
Like a special.
I know we have a lot of dyeing to do in the meantime, so we may not have as much as we wanted for the release, but we were hoping to introduce some bags because
this fall we actually had a lot of questions about this.
Yes, we're both having babies. And it happened. It's nice that it's working out into the cold area because we can't really dye yarn in our shed well in the cold. It gets so cold out there. And last year, like literally our fingers were like frozen, and
we couldn't see. Like our masks were like
we would fog up, and like all the condensation from our warm breath would build up,
and like the water would be like crazy, and like the steam would be so much coming off of the pots,
and our dyes would freeze and stuff. It's just not an ideal dyeing
for the winter.
No. So we're hoping to be done dyeing before Rachel's baby. Well, we are going to be done dyeing before Rachel's baby comes. By Thanksgiving, we're going to be done.
We're definitely going to have to take some break.
Yeah.
There with the yarn mainly.
Now, if it gets warmer out and we want to dye a few skeins or something, we may do that.
And we'll let you know on Instagram, obviously, if we get that. But there's a kind of a planned break, and then if we can,
right? Because my baby is due at the end of February. So it should start getting warm shortly after that.
It usually does here. At least tolerable.
Yeah. At least to where we can, not have to defrost when we come inside.
It's so bad.
It was so bad.
Oh my goodness.
We'd fill the tub up with hot water and we'd come inside and like soak our feet and then we'd go back outside. Do you remember?
Yeah. And Lily would bring us hot water bottles.
Oh yeah, Lily would fill up bottles with hot water and bring them to us and we could be like, thank you. It was ridiculous. It was just ridiculous.
And that's not happening with
especially
newborns.
Newborns and being giantly pregnant. So we are planning to take a break from dyeing yarn, but we are hoping to kind of like fill the gap a little bit with some bags. We have ordered a lot of fabric for it.
Really exciting.
We have some waxed canvas and some really pretty
like
collections.
Fall prints, and
so we'd like to have at least a few of them available.
We'd like to do maybe the kits, maybe.
I'm not sure that we'll actually have time to dye. We were going to do kits where we dyed some mini skeins, but we may just have to put a hold on the mini skeins because we're going to be dyeing so much pre-order yarn. Which will be fun. But we are planning to introduce the bags near October 15th, so we'll let you guys know if that's actually going to happen. But
at least that way,
at least that way we can still keep the shop going and it won't feel like we're just like sitting still
or like non-existent, you know, because
kind of felt like that last year. Like we felt awkward getting back into it, and
it was kind of hard to get back into it after that. So we didn't want to completely stop.
Right. Correct.
And like I said, if we do are able to dye yarn, then we will, but we're definitely no promises.
At least sewing we can do indoors.
Yes.
And with babies we can sew.
Yeah. We don't have to worry about someone watching them.
Huge production.
Like they can be in like a little sleeper thing. Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully that will be good, and we will show those once we haven't actually started them yet.
No.
But
we have patterns that we've bought and are planning to use. We just have not had a chance.
And the fabric, like I said, it's already here, and it's really
very excited about the
exciting. So really fun stuff.
Okay,
hopefully exciting.
I think that's all for today. Yeah,
I think so.
Okay, so our camera's about to die, so we're trying to in a little bit of a rush mode here.
We've been talking about a lot, so
yes. That's all for today. Hopefully we'll be back in 2 weeks. And, that'll be nice because it'll be October 14th.
Yeah.
We're not going to do this on your birthday. Anyways, it'll be around that time.
Could,
but if we do, we'll announce.
My belly just... Sorry.
Anyways, hopefully we'll be back around then and have some more news for you there.
Yeah.
But thank you all for joining us today. And again, you can find us on Instagram and Ravelry. I'll put those here. And yes, giveaway winner, Crazy Yarns Obsessions.
Let us know.
Please get a hold of us.
We want to get you your package.
Yes. And I think that's about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so thanks for joining us, guys.
Bye.
Hey guys!
Hi.
Welcome to the Hey Sister podcast. You're gonna start over.
Like, hi! Okay.
Hi guys! What is wrong with you?
Go ahead. Okay.
Rewind it.
I said go ahead.
Okay. Zoe, shut the door. I can't concentrate with that like that.
Stress me out.
Crazy.
I know. Almost about my cabinets.
I can't handle it. We're FaceTiming. Her cabinets are open behind her. Alright, Rachel, close your cabinets.
Anyway, so I feel like I might do. Sorry. Okay. Oh my word! Hold on. Okay. Did that sound insane? Like how crazy I was talking about it, or just
I don't know. I think we both sounded a little crazy.
it's okay. People may enjoy
Help
that.
me here. What weirdo? Creeper?
She's sitting under the
Dog's
desk,
sitting under the desk staring at us.
panting. Okay.
Shh, quiet.
It's not even an interesting story, so I'm just gonna not.
Pause. Okay, hold still.
Oh.
It's gonna drive me crazy. I don't know how long it's been like that.
Oh my word, it just creeped me out so bad. Oh. Oh crap. Oh.
Hopefully it was only since we took the poncho off.
Okay. These. Okay, sorry.
Bye. Love you.
Why are you saying bye? Look at
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
2?
Oh, sure.
$2.
I'll give you $1. Our change.
2?
I was saying peace. Okay, whatever.
Sure, I'll take a bite. Okay, talk about your fabric.
That's definitely weird. Okay,
Don't smack me in the face.
thank you.
Thank you, baby.
I'll pay you back.
Yeah. You give me that 89.
I will. I have so much change. I'm so sick of it. I needed that. I really do.
I feel like I don't even look pregnant from the front.
You don't look pregnant at all.
I do too. That was nice.
You don't look
Man, my hips are killing me.
Oh.
Hi, baby. Hi.
No,
Careful, Carol, careful. No, you can't go outside. No, you can't go outside. Hello?